Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd just do like a quick get ready with me because I literally am getting ready to go and get my hair done. So I'm going to just be showing you like my everyday makeup when I just like literally my real life everyday makeup. I've already prepped my skin with like my serums, my moisturiser. I didn't put eye cream on. Balls. It's fine. It's fine. I put it on last night, thick and heavy. We're good. The first product I am going to start with though is a new one. And it literally just arrived like 5 minutes ago and it's from Farsali. Farsali. I never know if I'm saying that right. I think it is Farsali. You know how I feel about the Farsali oil. So what they've sent is an oil, but also this new product, which literally looks incredible. I saw it on the Instagram, I was like, oh my god, I need this, and I was literally about to order it. I don't think when I saw it, it was actually out, so I was like, oh my god, I need it. And then it arrived this morning, and I was like, okay, so it's the Rose, I've just spoken about it for like 10 minutes, not even told you what it is. It is the Rose Gold Skin Mist. Skin Mist. You know how I feel about skin mists. So it looks like this. I don't know if this is going to pick up on camera, but can you see it's got like gold flecks in it, but it literally looks phenomenal. So it says you can use it to set your makeup, and you can also use it to prime your face, and you can also use it just to hydrate your face during the day. So I'm going to use it for all three. I'm going to spray it now, I'll probably spray it again midway, and I'll spray it again in the end. I really hope it smells the same as the oil, because I love the smell of that. It's like orangey. Oh, it's so nice. Okay, here we go. Oh, came out way more than I was expecting it to. Okay. Oh my god, it smells amazing. Okay, that's probably way too much. And I probably should have covered my eyes because I do have lash extensions on right now. Oh my god, that feels so nice. And look, my face is already glowy. Oh yeah, I've got like loads of breakouts on here by the way, so just excuse those. Okay, that is unreal. I'm going to be using that every day. Oh my god, it feels so nice and refreshing on your face, and it smells so good. This isn't obviously sponsored by them, but I don't think I need to say that because, yeah. Okay, so the first thing I've been doing is using my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter in the shade number 5, which is this one right here. If you could focus, that would be great. And yeah, shade number 5. I love this stuff so much. So I literally just put this on my face. I'm using my viewfinder as a screen, as a mirror right now, so I literally just put this like pretty much all over my face. You can use this in many ways. You can use it just on the high points of your face, you can use it alone, you can use it all over your face, you can use it as more like a highlight glowy skin. It basically just, it's almost like a balm, I feel like. And it's like a balm that just like really makes your face look really like flawless and glowy. It's not like a foundation, so it's not going to give you much coverage at all, although I do feel like it does kind of blur a little bit. And the like balmy, almost waxy texture, like formula, kind of almost like fills in, I feel like it kind of fills in your pores and like any fine lines or anything like that. The only place I don't put this is under my eyes. So can you see like how like glowy, and like apart from the actual breakouts, flawless my skin looks. Like, I love this. Okay, then I go in with the NARS, this is the Liquid Illuminator in Hot Sands. So it looks like this. You can see I've used a fair bit of this. Can you see that? I've used quite a lot. I actually spoke about this on my Instagram yesterday because it's just so good. Like honestly, it's so good. So depending on what I'm feeling like, I will either use my hands to apply this and just apply it to the high points of my face, or if I don't want to get my hands dirty, which I don't want to do right now because I've already got my rings on and stuff, I'm just going to use the same brush. By the way, this was a Zoeva, a 104 buffer brush. I'm loving this brush at the moment. I use it for pretty much my whole face. So just put a tiny bit, like this much. So first of all, I just literally like dab it on the high points of my face. And then once I've dabbed it on, then I go and like kind of rub and buff it in. And I just like basically work it around this area. And I do bring it onto my cheeks here. Okay, so then we have this like really nice glow. And then I go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer first. This is in the shade Custard. And I use this one to more like spot conceal, so like the blemishes I get on my chin and stuff. And then I also use it around my nose. Just like this bit here. Then let's go for a tiny bit in between my eyebrows. And then I'm going to buff that in first. With the same brush, I kind of almost just push it. You know, like push it into the blemishes to get the maximum coverage. Whatever's like on this nose bit, I do bring up underneath my eye. To just start concealing under there. So you can see that's done a really nice job of covering, but not crazy coverage that you look like you've got loads of makeup on, but enough that it's going to make you feel comfortable. And also it's really hydrating. So if you've got, because majority of these are kind of like old blemishes, so they're kind of dry. So I like to use a more hydrating concealer, so it doesn't make them look more dry, you know. And then for directly, just like on this bit, to just brighten it slightly, I use the KKWbeauty concealer, and this is in the shade number 6. And I literally just put the smallest amount, just like 2 dots there and there, like that. I've really just been loving like the more natural, like glowy, natural makeup look. Like your skin just looks really, really good and healthy. And then I actually use this eyeshadow brush, which is that Blank Canvas Cosmetics B20. E20. E for eye, makes sense. And I use this to kind of start patting it in to get like most coverage to brighten this area. And then once I've like patted in the majority here, I then like kind of just blend it. Like so. You can see how it's just like brightened my under eye. Okay, then taking the Milk Makeup, this is the matte bronzer in the shade Baked. Looks like this. This is the colour. And I take it on an eyeshadow brush. This again is a black. This is a Blank Canvas E13. Yeah. And I use this on my eyes and also on my face. So I use the brush to just kind of warm the product up quite a bit. So I really just swirl the brush around in there for like a hot minute. Okay, and then I kind of just put that on my eyelid and my crease. Like basically just all over my eye. But I really do focus it also in this bit here. Like, you know, that little bit where your eyebrow kind of meets your nose. Like right in the eyebrow, like right in that little bit there. And then I just buff it over the eye. I love doing this. Once I've done both eyes and I've not really got much left on the brush, I do take it from there and I do drag it down my nose. And then I also put a tiny bit on this bit of my nose, kind of just across the top, but on that bit there, and then a little bit underneath to just lift the nose up a little bit. It's like a very, very subtle nose contour, which I will blend out further in a minute, don't you worry. And then I'm going to take a tiny bit underneath my eye. I do take a tiny bit on the same brush on my cheekbone. I don't take it all the way back. You see where like that dent is there? I start there, and that's where I go in the first bit of product, can you see? And then from there, I blend it back and up. In like this sort of C shape round here. And then I go back in with the foundation or the brush I use for everything. And I just push over that to make sure it's like seamless and doesn't look too like makeup-y, you know, it looks like seamless. Okay, I'm then gonna very lightly set my underneath of my eyes with my KKWbeauty powder and Brighten powder in shade number 3. You guys know I love this shit, it's so good. I want to actually completely run out, which is really sad. But yeah, I take that on another eyeshadow brush, Black Canvas Cosmetics E20, and I just swirl my brush around in it. And I don't tap off the excess because I first of all use this to kind of pack, not pack, but just push in to the sides of my nose. And then I pat it underneath. I also do take this a little bit on the corners here to just try and disguise like those laugh line kind of bits, to bring them forward so they don't sink in, you know, like so. And to kind of set and bronze up the rest of my face, I use the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Magic Powder. I don't know what shade this is. I think maybe it's tan. It doesn't actually say, you know. No, I can't see the colour, but it is tanned. Like if I show you, like it's very tanned. So basically I open it and whatever's in the lid is what I use. Well, maybe not all of it, but I just use what's in the lid, because it is obviously a loose powder. And I use a Giro fibre brush to apply this. So I swirl my brush in and then I really tap off the excess, like a lot. And then I use this to like bronze and kind of set just the perimeter of my face. This is technically like a loose powder to set your face. Because mine's darker, it obviously bronzes me, you know, which I actually really like. The only thing that's really bad about this powder is the smell. I also do like to, bang. I like to take this over my eyes a little bit as well, but using just like the corner, just to kind of set that bronzer. So I just literally go like this, you'll see. And I'm also taking it into that corner, you know, that bit there. And bringing it out to join my temple. Kind of ties the face in, you know, so like everything's kind of the same colour and it all works well together. Oh, also, by the way, this powder, I didn't mention, it's not like a mattifying powder. It is got like a luminous, like, finish to it. So it's going to keep, as you can see, my face super glowy and fresh. Okay, and then for actual highlight, I don't do this on an everyday basis. Sometimes I leave it like this, because to me this is still pretty glowy. But I will use the Anastasia and Reezy highlighter. But actually recently, I've been going back to my Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Gold, which looks like this. You can see, I used to love this stuff. I used it all the time. That is the shade there. But honestly, it's such a nice highlight colour. It's really strong and really gold. So I use the same Giro fibre brush and I swirl my brush around in it. And holding the brush at the end, I literally just use like the lightest hand to touch over the high points of my face. Can you see? Oh, so nice. So my brow bone, above my brow. And then I also put a tiny bit like across this bit of my nose, like the bridge of my nose. But seriously, like, freaking glowing. Do you know what? I've been using this as my mirror. It's new from Benefit. It's like one of those palettes, you know, where it's got like bronzers, highlighters, blush. And I actually might put a tiny bit of this in my eye because that looks really cool to me. It's a new formula bronzer in the shade Caramel. And it looks really nice. It's got that, I really love caramel shade. So let's just try a little bit. I'm just going to take the same brush I used for my eyes and just pack it on and see what happens. Oh, it's dark. Oh, okay. It's very dark. Oh wow, it's such a nice colour though, right? That's really nice. So that again was the Hoola Caramel. I don't know if you can only get it in this palette or if it's going to be out as a single. I'm guessing it will be out as a single because I feel like people are going to want that. Who knows? I don't know. So for brows, I use the Dior little trio thing. This is in the shade Dark Brown. Yeah, that's in the shade Dark. So it's got the trio here. Oh. And you can see the middle one is obviously the one that I use the most. But I do delve into the dark a little bit as well. So I'm just going to brush my brows through because they've got like a lot of like product in them, probably like highlighter and stuff like that. So let's just brush them through. So literally that is all I do. Can you see the difference? Like, it's just a bit more perfected, but I still like to keep them kind of natural, so yeah. And then once I've done that, I just go in with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I like to put a lot of brow gel on. So I use like the tip to kind of like brush like a lot of product, especially in this front bit. And then I use this bit to brush it through. I'm just going to wait for that to dry and then like clean up in the middle bit. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, I'm going to do my lips. For lips, I use my favourite liner, which they just sent me some new ones, so thank you so much, because this is literally my favourite liner ever. It's the Marc Jacobs liner in the shade Nudist. It's so nice. And I also like it because it's a twist up, so you don't have to sharpen it, you literally just twist it up. It's super soft and super like creamy. So I literally just wear this. I do overline my lips, more in like the middle, like in the cupid's bow, not on the underneath. I do it kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Did you see like how I did that? I don't know. But I love this lip liner. You saw I kind of lined and then put it all over my lips lightly. I do think it makes your lips look quite big as well. But to me it's just the perfect nude and it lasts all day. And it's not uncomfortable, like it doesn't really feel like I've got anything on. So I really love that. I'm just going to take a clean spoolie to brush through my lash extensions. Okay, I'm not going to put any mascara on them because I'm literally just going to take my hair done. So this is really just your everyday real life makeup. If obviously I had like a lunch meeting or an event or something, obviously I would put a tiny bit of mascara on them. And I'd even consider putting some liner in my waterline to make my eyes a little bit more pop. But for every day, like I'm done. But I am just going to spray my face one more time with this fucking gold dust stuff here. Oh my god, it's so nice. It smells incredible. I can't deal. You need this stuff. If you like nice smelling face sprays that make your face feel amazing and just like smell good and just make you feel good, I don't know, that's really stupid that a face mist can make you feel good, but honestly, oh yeah. Okay, so there you have it. This is my real life everyday makeup for my secret to my super glowy kind of face that doesn't look like too makeupified. That's not a word, obviously, but you know, like there's no like I'm super highlighted and I look super glowy, but there's no like crazy stripes on my face of like intense highlight. Like I feel like just my overall face looks glowy rather than like I've got makeup on to make my face look like I've got highlight just on my cheekbone. It's like an overall healthy glow, you know? So I'm going to give you a close-up of the face and I'm going to get changed. I will show you what I'm wearing and I will link everything below, like my earrings, these are new, I'll show you a close-up now. I'll leave them link below because they're really cool and they are not expensive, which you would think, because they definitely are a dupe of some expensive ones. I can't remember who they're by, but the expensive ones are like really expensive, so I'll leave that down below. So I'm just going to get changed. Okay, so I've got changed. I'm literally wearing the comfiest outfit ever. It's like pyjamas, like it's just an oversized t-shirt and these trousers. I will insert a full body, maybe here, so you can see like the full outfit. But yeah, they're just super comfy, like loose trousers and trainers, t-shirt, and I'm probably going to put on my blazer, which you'll be able to see here, and my bag. I will leave everything I can find linked down below. I'm not going to do my hair because obviously that is where I'm going to get my hair done. So yeah, this is my hair. That is everything for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.